the All New Power Mornings. I'm Letty, and I'm so honored to welcome in to the station our guy, our hometown hero, Bino is in the house. And you didn't come alone. You brought that new album, Sorry for the Wait II. The new project is out, Bino.
It's out there, man, finally.
Ooh, half the year's gone, and you already did so much within the first half of the year. This is a great way to kick off the second half of the year.
Nah, for sure. It's a long time coming. It's actually been 2 years since I dropped a solo project, so yeah, man, I'm overwhelmed with.
Right. But even being in that space, you have to collaborate with other people, and you've done so, like the 6-tape series and all the other collabs you've been doing, right? But to be able to be like, I'm gonna take a seat back. When I come with my own stuff, it's gotta sound like me and an evolution of that, you know?
Facts.
Hence, Sorry for the Wait too. Okay?
Sorry. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah.
I'm apologizing.
No, it feels good. It feels like summer. You know, we've seen the video you and Ty Dolla sign. That feels good, and I don't. It kind of feels like for lack of a better term, like on some passing the baton type of stuff, because what you do, what Ty does, what a lot of our artists out here are doing, with being melodic but being West Coast with it and being lyrical at the same time. You know, it doesn't take away the fact that you're being more melodic. It doesn't take away that you have bars, you know? And I think that's something Ty Dolla Sign made sure that he did when it was his time, you know?
Most definitely. I feel like Ty, he a pioneer, you know what I'm saying, of this sound that, you know, a lot of us is kind of, you know, like you said, carrying the baton with it. So just, you know, him blessing us with his grace on the record, or just being in his presence, is so much to learn, so much to, you know what I'm saying, to do. And us on the record just sounds so, I don't know, fulfilling to me. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of love, a lot of respect for Ty. I gave him his flowers early.
Yep.
For sure.
And well deserved. And I think too, even being from out here and understanding what Ty does on a record, what Ty, the all that he puts into it, he was really carrying the coast on his back when there was no other people jumping on hooks the way that he did, or making songs the way that he did.
Facts. Facts. He made it cool, you know what I'm saying? He like a real one. And he get out there with these melodies and singing to the ladies, and it just, you know what I'm saying? He you know, it took a lot of courage to really get out there and hop out like that. And, you know, I commend him for it, and it inspired me.
Now, it's been 2 years since your last solo project, Bino, and in 2 years, so much happened, B. You know what I'm saying? And even it's wild to me. You're still on an ascension, but there was it's like the day, like the beginning stages of people finding out who Bino was 2 years ago. You've done so much since then. You've been so prolific with it since then. You've not come out with a solo project, but you haven't been quiet.
Yeah.
You know, does Bino now, can you look back at like, wow, what Sorry for the Wait was then and what it is now, like the new, like the sequel to it?
Yeah, it's for sure. It's a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of elevation. I done learned a lot. I done experienced a lot. So it's definitely, you know, a different approach, but at the same time, I want to stay true, you know what I'm saying, to the trenches, you could say, because, you know, I know where my love at, you know what I'm saying, and I know what got me here and where it all started. So, you know, I'm going to always stay true and give them what I know they love me for. Yeah. You feel me?
I got to tell you, so when I was listening to the album, I'm listening and I'm vibing, and I'm like, oh, is that Roddy? And I know you've collabed with Roddy before, but I feel like both of you guys were in different places when you collabed with Let Me Find Out. To come back again, is that energy different?
Yeah, for sure. It's like you know, I look at Roddy and it's like, you know, I kind of seen it, you know, from a glance, like where he started, not necessarily started, but, you know what I'm saying, when we met, you know, it was completely different. So to come back now and, you know what I'm saying, to have that respect, you know what I'm saying, it kind of, you know, just kind of, I don't know, like, I'm proud of bro. You feel me? To see how far he came and, you know, what he doing now. So to jump on a record with him now, it's more so, it's fun. Yeah. It's like, man, we really doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of love for Roddy for sure.
Because it still is definitely like, like you said, repping him, just being in the trenches still. But it's an elevated platform that you're on as well. You know, like this project comes with so much more eyes on you. So much more, not expectation that it needs to be a certain way, but knowing it's going to be, you're going to give it quality when you bring something like this out to the world this time around, you know? And I have all the utmost respect for this class of this crop that you guys are. And I think specifically you and Roddy, knowing that you guys both have a bond that not necessarily other people have with you. And that's your both relationship with Nip. Like
Facts.
the way you both were on his radar and the way he put you guys on a pedestal, like these are the next, what he did with Roddy. And I know the arm he put around you, Bino. I was there, I saw it, you know, the projects you guys were working on, the songs you guys had, you know, and to see like, hey, you're doing all right, it's almost like a comfort to see you guys still proceed, you know.
Right, yeah. I feel like you know, that's definitely, you know, where me and Roddy connected the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, through our relationship with Nip. And you know, for dudes like us coming from, you know, each section of the city that we come from, it's almost like you feel, you know, obviously the goal is to never get content in this, but just knowing that Nip had that love or that respect, you know, for you and your music, let alone,
bro.
It's kind of like, you know, coming from where I come from, you know, that's satisfaction. That's like, you know, that tell you something about yourself. It's like, man, this man respect. We all grow up idolizing this man. You know what I'm saying? And he got love and respect for me. That speak volumes to me.
Love and respect and a fan. Like the great thought you were great. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, ooh, I got something more than I'm the little homie or I'm the one he's looking out for. I'm the one he's a fan of, you know? When I gotta say, like, I got a little peek because I'm behind the scenes, like how JP is close with Nip. And so I heard the project that was slated for the summer release.
Facts.
You know, we might believe this out, might not, but Single for the Summer was incredible. And I even have my husband play it like, damn, the world doesn't even know sometimes the stuff you guys had in the tug.
Facts, they ain't got a clue.
Do you listen to that type of stuff back, like, too? Like, oh my God, the stuff we have. Yeah,
you know, it's funny. I don't too much listen to Nip no more. You know, It's kind of, it's hard for me to I don't know, it's hard to listen to.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really an avid listener, bro. I love bro music, you know what I'm saying? But at this point it's hard for me to listen to it, even the stuff that we created together. So, you know, that project it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I still remember every day you know, the process, but I feel like, you know, later on when I'm really where, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I want to be, you know what I'm saying, in this on my own too, then I want to get a world of that music. And I feel like that's the most tasteful way. That's the best way, because I know bro want the music to come out, but that'll be like my gift to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did this, now let's go ahead and, you know.
And that time in his life, I remember it like vividly. The stuff you guys were doing, how outside y'all were. Like, you guys really enjoyed that moment. So it's not even about going back to the music. It's about going back to those memories, you know. And I'm sure that's tough, B. I'm sure that's tough. Yeah,
you know, because even stuff like this, you know, I used to do. I was up here with him. You know what I'm saying, starting off. So it's hard to do anything without thinking of bro. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible, really. So, you know, I kind of carry him everywhere I go, and you know, try to handle everything, you know, like in the best. I try to do what I know he would respect. You feel me?
Yep. And prove him right, because I'm telling you that Bino has always been atop of his list of like who to look out for when he was asked about it. You know, on this project, I heard Kalan, I heard Ty, I heard Roddy, and I just like that it's a camaraderie. You're doing this solo project, but you know, like, I'm coming here, but I still want y'all to see what I can do with my family out here, you know?
Facts. I want to be very intentional, you know what I'm saying, with and I'm all about, you know, shining a light on my city. Yeah. You feel me, first and foremost, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, who know, or, you know, I ain't really throwing nothing out there, but it's popular opinion that LA music ain't what it was.
Facts.
You feel me? So I'm trying to change the narrative for sure.
Yeah, or even that people aren't getting along. And I understand there's different things, different places, but that doesn't stop the unity in the music creation and the collaboration. And you made that intentional choice to have people on here and say like, no, we're not crabs in a bucket mentality.
Right.
We're all gonna come together and we're gonna support each other with it. You know?
You know, everybody eats. I feel like a lot of times artists get a little taste, you know what I'm saying, and they kind of just, you know, just branch off and, you know, I don't know. But I feel like, you know, we only as good as our weakest link. You feel me? You could be the best artist in LA, but LA is still gonna look bunk if we, you feel You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Real talk.
And the only way to get better is if we're like, hey, let's go together. Come on.
Real talk.
Let me teach you the things you might not know right now, and to come up together at the same accord.
But you know how it is. You can't change the world overnight.
True.
Yeah, but I'll try to play my role as best I can.
Oh, you do that well, B. You do that so well, Bino. And you know, when it comes to you and Blast specifically, what you guys have done with the 6-tape series, what you guys have done with your own relationship, I feel low-key that you can't do anything without hearing about him. Like, it's Kobe Shaq vibes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get rid of this guy now.
Facts. Yeah, it's, you know, we done created something. It's like, I don't know, like, we done created something that's real important to the city, real vital to the city. So, you know, you just got to appreciate it.
Yeah, I remember talking to Blast, and it was specifically about the song that you guys have on 6-tape that samples the 112 record.
Facts.
And I heard that, I was like, oh, I never heard someone sample that. And Blast, what gave you that idea? He's like, I'm the producer, but that was Bino's idea. You know, do you feel like even just on the production side that credit, not necessarily it isn't given to you, but you do have that much input on what the music sounds like?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, for 6-tape specifically, you know what I'm saying, it's a mutual effort for sure. You know, Blige did his thing on the production side, and, you know, he even went to Miami for 6-tape too, and, you know, did a lot of production out there. But yeah, I'm just the man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, bro, we could really, like, that'll go crazy if we, you know what I'm saying, and really, like, lay the play out. So, you know, I you feel me? I'm Andy Reid sometimes.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that little production credit in. Come on.
Yeah, but I ain't tripping.
Yeah. No, and with this project, there's a lot going on in a relationship vibe, you know. There's a lot. I'm listening, and what it trips me out, because it's out now. Please go stream it. We've threw out a bunch of different voicemails you're getting, right? And I'm like, okay, this shows me two things. You guys hear what we're saying. Yeah. You hear when we're upset. You hear what we're mad at. But y'all don't care. You hear it, but y'all like, it's gonna add to the content, girl.
We hear it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know that we hear you.
Yeah.
But it's some things in my lyrics that, you know what I'm saying, we just hoping you can understand.
Ooh.
You feel me? We just, like, you know, sometimes I gotta go get this bag for us, so that, you know what I'm saying, like, when I come back and we together, we can live that life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain different topics and things I address that's, you know, just real keeping it player, but keeping it real with you. And
it's wild because it's like you are being the most player, but you're saying the sweetest. Like it's a mix. Cause I'm mind fucked. I'm like, damn, he's saying real player shit, like on some pimp shit, but it's like so sweet. I gotta just be like, yeah, babe. Yeah, whatever you say.
It's like, just, you know, you just got to keep it real.
Right.
I feel like if you keep it real, they going to respect it.
Yeah. But in this project, too, I peeped the voicemail, and it's wild to me. You really need to listen to the project. It's out right now. Sorry for the wait, too. But the requests you're getting. Hey, I saw my homegirl with that. Tell me that's not real, B. Girls don't really be hitting you like that.
I mean, that's real life.
That's crazy.
It's wild out here, especially
even
LA.
Just like the price tag on some things. Like, hey, you got it, you're Bino.
If they see, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like what you see is what you get. That's how they feel.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They see it. They like, man, you know, I don't.
It's a lot, but it's real life.
It's out there.
Yeah.
For sure. It's out there.
If you have advice for guys maneuvering like the dating scene in LA, because you do really well with the project and clearly you have no trouble in that area. But if there was one thing to look out for, I would say it's like look out for those types of voicemails. That's an extreme red flag.
Nah, I feel like, you know, sometimes them voicemails is left during the realest relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the first voicemail you hear on my project, it's like, it sound like she love me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that don't always, you know, it's not always a I love you. You feel me? But sometimes it just hit different. So
that's what I'm saying. I feel like you guys understand what we're saying. Then why don't you say it back? Why do you say like I get you? No, I enjoy the music. I enjoy the sound, Bino. No one sounds like you. No one is like you. I know that you have a lot of influence, and like you said, you gave Ty Dolla his flowers, but you're really making that lane for yourself, and in that bringing so many other people with you. If someone hasn't heard you guys together, they're gonna hear it, you know, and that's only gonna be the way that we all come together again, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, since you say that, I want to, you know what I'm saying, take the time to really shine a light on my brother, Coup Corleone.
Let's go.
He a real, you know what I'm saying, a real one out the city that's coming through, you know what I'm saying, independent, making his own lane for himself. His music is crazy, you know what I'm saying. It's just authenticity. So, yeah, I'm take the time to do that real quick.
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's going to put a lot of eyes now, too, because it only takes someone to say your name in a room for you to maybe get that next door open.
But you know what's funny, Letty? You know what I'm saying? I had somebody doing that for me every interview.
Wow, B.
So it's like, why not?
Why not do the same?
You know what I'm saying?
Bino Rideaux, thank you so much for checking in with us. Your family here at Power 106. You've been here since you were watching someone else do interviews, and now you're doing them yourself. I'm telling you, it feels good to champion you because you really bring the quality within the music.
I really appreciate that. You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love every time I come here. So, yeah, like I said, like you said, we family.
We fam now.
For sure.
Masala vibes for real. Come over. Look, Bino, thank you so much for checking in with us. The project, Sorry for the Wait 2, go stream that now. It's officially July 1st. Bino's starting off the second half of the year strong, so you better come correct.
Yeah,
all right?
It's on.
Summertime in LA. This is what it sounds like. Thank you so much for checking in. Bye-bye.
I appreciate you.
It's all new Power Mornings.